Hey Year 12s! Here, we're looking in depth at a few related visual techniques. Cropping, use of light and shade, and positioning. If you haven't already, go and watch our video on basic visual analysis, which will give you a better overview of how to approach this task. Throughout this video, I'll be using the second visual from the 2010 VCAR exam as an example. To start out, let's look at cropping. This is how the image is cut to exclude and include certain things. In the example of the pair of hands holding an earth, the presence of a human is clearly signified to the reader, but their body and face is excluded from the image. This is effective at leaving the owner of the pair of hands' identity ambiguous, their race and gender included. This allows the reader to see the hands as representing all of mankind. It could also be perceived as indicating that the pair of hands could belong to anyone, including the reader, putting responsibility on them to care for the planet. Next, let's consider light and shading. The amount of light and shading and where it is placed within an image can represent a number of things, including the artist's positive or negative thoughts on the subject matter. Generally, illumination can indicate a more positive or important subject, while darker objects could be intended to be viewed negatively. Alternatively, in the 2010 VCAR visual we are looking at, shadow is being used to keep the human's identity ambiguous. Finally, positioning can have an impact on what the focus of a visual is. When something is put in the middle of an image, it immediately catches the reader's attention. They can be eye-catching, or they can be positioned to demonstrate their dominance over the domain of the visual. In the 2010 example we've been examining, the hands in the world are directly in the centre of the image to demonstrate their importance to the issue being discussed. There is nothing else in the image to distract from the central purpose of taking action on climate change. The hands and the world are the whole focus. That's it for now, but don't forget to watch our other videos on visual analysis. There are many more techniques to discuss, and our general video works through an example of how to approach the task. Thanks for watching, and catch you next time.